Hey everyone, and welcome back to another fun episode of World Box. As you guys remember in the last episode, we were looking into what was going on with the dwarves, how their civilization was picking up a little bit, and we added some people there. Now we're on to the orcs. And as you can see, they have a little bit of land, and if you look right there, just past the big lake in the back at corner, you'll see a little bit of a mini lake. That is where the asteroid hit, and because that was actually where a village was, we're gonna add some more people around. Cause I want to try and keep these guys going as long as I can before any. Oh, I take that back. That is a human settlement, so we definitely want to get rid of the human settlement inside of the orc area. Because I'm trying to keep, like I said before, I'm trying to keep these guys going as long as I can. So let's just send them in to kind of, take out the two people that are in this one village. Ipalotwa. Yeah, I think I put down like 25. Good, and now we have, ooh, what happened? Oh, there we go. We went to Inton. Alright, and you guys just saw that little bit of a blurb up there, I think. If you don't, it's because I actually put a little thing there so you guys don't see it at the top of the page. So you guys don't think I'm not paying attention to this stuff when I actually am. I'm just recording this. Wow. Ooh, okay, we had 13, 20, 29 of these guys. Ooh, more than that. They're still growing. I guess I dropped a lot of guys there to help take care of the humans, and ooh, I put down 26. That would be 33. Yeah, 33. And normally I try and so what you guys don't see right now is I actually turned off and I don't know how to turn it back on. I turned off when the little blurbs notifications when something happens. So I need to figure out how to fix that, just because I want to know when they are who's sending who. Because if you remember in the beginning episodes, we were watching it blurb up on the top left hand side, saying who is going to war with who and that kind of stuff. So it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I really want to figure out who's going to war with who, but at the same time, I do like seeing, okay, so that's 25, 38, 45. I dropped 45 guys over there. So that kind of will help them out in the long run over just letting them die out of their own stupidity. I also still need to lay down some trees and stuff. And kind of like what I did with the dwarves and all that, I want to lay down an extra little island back here. So the orcs, if they really want to, they could come back over here and make another little settlement. And it's one of those things where it's just like, screw it. Give them a little bit more area. That way more of these guys can actually survive. Yeah. And they get plenty of berry bushes in there, so they should be fine. So, yeah, I think I don't know how many I drop here. Oh, 12. That's nice. So these guys now have at least a fighting chance. Because as you guys see from the beginning, these guys are slowly dying out. And the elves are really gaining in a population. And if you're wondering, those dots that are in the water, those are actually ship vessels. Those are actual ships that are going around for the different cities in the area and from the central island. the 4-quadrant C is actually going to be doing me a favor. Oh, and apparently I'm going to be an asshole. And I'm going to be dropping piranhas. Yeah, I'm going to be dropping piranhas on this. So, at least it's going to make it interesting. Alright, and that little buzz there, apparently when... Oh yeah, you can see him right down there in the lower lake. Now, here's the thing about these piranhas. When the piranhas are near a ship, and you can see them, they're actually heading towards the boats, heading towards the ships and all that stuff. They actually attack and try and sink it. See that little white dot, how it's heading towards the river? And that boat is flickering? It's sinking. They're actually attacking the ship. And they actually do a very good job in killing ships, but they do die out very quickly. And the orcs seem to have two main cities, Uz Dzz, and I don't know if that is the orcs, the Antenor. And Mrs. Shader just sent in our message, but hopefully I blurbed that out already. So there is that. And it is staying in the top. The notifications are staying in the top, so you guys probably won't see that, and it won't affect the view of the lower area. Plus, we can also see from here the human settlement of Girina. So there's that. Oh. Yep, sorry you guys had to see that for a second there. You guys saw that I accidentally hit the wrong button. So there is that. Oh, we have a war. Antenor versus Uz Dzz. Let's hope that it's orc against orc. Because Antenor has the whole advantage here. They're like... Yeah, they're almost 3 times as powerful. Yep, and those ships in the smaller lake, I think I'm going to call that Orc Lake. Orc Lake is starting to really get attacked, or ships at least. Okay, that tells me what that does. And ooh, look at this. We're in the Age of Hope. Moons until the next cycle is 158. 57. We're at least able to see what's going on in the rest of the world. And oh, look at this. World population. That can't be right. There's more than 167. World population 167, 20 mobs, 1,063 deaths, 0 infected, 44 houses, and 831 vegetation, which means trees. Oh, the last 2 surviving factions of this for Season 2, which will be after this, will be the ones that are getting like 500 people on in their respected areas, and then we'll let it go from there. Each one will be separated by the mountains, and until they want to get over the mountains and over the sea, because there will be a lot in between them, until they're ready to fight. Ooh, I just realized over in the central island, Uz Dzz just came into power. It knocked out the previous faction there. There's only one guy there, but let's hope. And Uz Dzz was really gaining people there. It was, ooh, but they're really starting to go down. I'm starting to think that Antenor is not an orc settlement. Starting to really think that that is the Elves. And they are... Oh, take that back. Antenor is doing... Uz Dzz is doing something. Uz Dzz and... Telzed and... Oh, Uz Dzz and Urgaz are in the same faction. They're in the same kingdom. Dozaz probably got saved because Uz Dzz, yeah. Urgaz is Orcish. There's only 2 people there, though. Hopefully they can multiply quickly. Well, they already got 3. I'm just afraid for when I let the winter come. Reason why, and I'll say this ahead of time because I did record a few episodes beforehand. When this all started, or when I started recording, I kept jumping it back to Time of Hope, which is pretty much the beginning spring and all that stuff. That way they're not cooking anymore and there's no more of the frosty snowmen coming in. I really shouldn't because it affects everything, like how they live and all that, but at the same time, I really, really, really don't like the idea that these guys are getting killed for no other reason than evil snowmen. If you guys can understand that. Also, I am looking. Ooh, that was my mistake. I accidentally flipped my computer a little bit. So, yeah. Yeah, today I need to record some other stuff besides this. Ooh. Oh, shit. So, the dwarves are attacking the orcs, and the elves are attacking the dwarves. We can quickly mitigate that. I really don't mind. Alright, well, we're back to the orcs now. And everything looks good. Oh, we even have a orcish settlement up in the human area. That's cool, I guess, since we're worrying about the orcs this episode. But at the same time, I'm really hoping these guys are able to pull out what they need to do, because last thing I need is to have these guys go down, because they're the cool ones. They're the guys I worry about because... Oh, and there's DoorDash. You guys might not see it in the future, but I'm letting you guys know what that black bar is. It's just notifications that I don't want you guys to see, so you guys can go like, oh, we can do this, or like that. The missus was talking to me, so I really don't want you guys seeing all that and being like, oh, we now know his missus's real name, we can bug her and all that stuff. I don't want you guys bugging people who I talk to, because I do this on my phone and I do get a lot of notifications. So there is that. And it's still, and if you look up there now, Rezapoka is now at 21. That's a good jump. I think that's like 4 or 5 people jump. Then Denon went from 20 something to 36. That's a good jump of 10. And Dozaz went all the way down to 8. Now it's back up to 24. That is good. Even Zeding on the island, they went from 15 to 16. They already had birth. That's good. Urgaz went from having 2 people, now they're up to 10. I wonder if they're pulling from other areas to go over there and start bringing people in, because that's actually pretty cool that they're... And look at that up there. You can actually look a little bit into Urgaz. That is a giant city. Or a giant village, I should say. It shouldn't be city, but it looks like a city. Look at all those roads and all that. Like, that's a lot of villages. That's a big village with a lot of people in it. And don't get me wrong, that's really, really, really good for them, because they really need to get their numbers up, and they really need to keep their population up, because I really am not looking forward to having to... If it goes so low as there's only 10 people left, I will destroy them. So there is that. I will use an asteroid, a purposeful asteroid, to actually blow them up. That way the orcs are out, or the humans are out, or the elves are out, or the dwarves are out. Whoever gets down to 10, just 10 people, that's when I'm gonna just start blowing shit up. Because at 10, you can't really come back. And you can't really attack anybody because, like you saw what happened with Uz Dzz when Antenor attacked them, it was pretty much like a slaughter because they had damn near 3 times as many to their 20 something. And look at that, they're still growing from 8 to 33. That's awesome. Even Urgaz got up to 12, and Zedang, Zedig, or Deg, I don't know, just jumped to 22. That's very, very, very good. These guys are starting to come back a little bit. Just because these guys worried me a little bit because at one time, if you remember in the first couple of episodes, I laid down some guys and then the village would disperse and they wouldn't make a city. Now we have several cities. We even have a city up in the human area where these guys are starting to flourish a little bit, start to grow. Like, it's very, very nice to see that these guys are surviving. Personally, I have high hopes for the dwarves actually winning this, or one of the factions that win this, just because last episode when I was with them, the elves were invading their area. I want to see these guys work together. And the sad thing of doing this, where I focus on one faction, where I'm like this, I can't see the wars that are going on. Ooh. Uz Dzz is trying to take down Denon, who was just trying to acquire Dozaz. And Dozaz is under attack again. They're at 5% taken over. Ooh. They're starting to grow. Oh shit. And Dozaz is now under the dominion of Denon. Uz Dzz is going to try and take it back. And it looks like Zedang is on its own, and Urgaz is part of the Uz Dzz kingdom, I think. Which is good and bad at the same time. I like how they keep trying to acquire each other. Remember, at one time, the humans actually were all under one banner. Even Shadowland was taken down, so I do like it when they fight just so they can try and acquire for one whole kingdom. And at some point, I need to rename the cities so I can actually pronounce them and remember the names. Oh yeah, and now I'm going to do this like an asshole. These guys are now all under their own, all under their own kind of dominion. And as you can see, now they have their own kingdom by them. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in this area that are under their own dominion. And if you look up to the upper right, I think that's elves. Oh, and there's dwarves now attacking. Yeah, dwarves now attacking. Yeah, that's going to be a hard place to name all the dwarven areas. But you can still see all the orcs are doing good. Dozaz has actually grown a lot. Even Urgaz. Urgaz was... Oh, here we go. We're into the next season. Season of Darkness. And we just released Urgaz from Uz Dzz. Yeah, we're into... Yeah, Age of Dark. Next is Age of Tears. Then... Oh, okay, so I'm changing it out from the dark time to the rain time. The rain time just allows plants and stuff to really grow. It's really rainy, really wet. And that kind of helps these guys, but at the same time it's a danger because of lightning strikes and tornadoes. Which, let's hope no lightning strikes kill anybody, because I really don't like how the natural disasters can destroy a whole village in a blink of an eye. It actually makes it a little harder for you to fully give these guys anything, really. Because at the end of the day, it's to a point where if a natural disaster is just going to kill everything, it doesn't pay. But, yeah. So, hey, Orcs is at 22, Uz Dzz is at 77, Uz Dzz is at 42, Zedang is at 23, Dozaz is at 35, Denen is at 36, and Rezapok is at 32. That's pretty good. There's one more city up north, but these guys are on the right track. We're already well into 200 here. Just with right here alone, 77, 70, or never mind, Antenor, I think is an Elven encampment. But just with Uz Dzz and Rezapok, that is 109. I take the back, 107. Right there, that's 107, and that's not including the other stuff. Like Dozaz and Denon, that's another 71. So, oh, something's happened to Uz Dzz. They're dropping in population. They went from 77 to 73. They're down. But even Ted Z is down 2 people. So if these guys are able to survive the winter, I'm pretty sure they can. But also, when an area like this is cleared out, so no one can really acquire it, I think I know what I want to do with this area. I play around in the, if you guys remember from the first episode, they give you an island to start with, and from there you, locked my screen. Sorry about that. That happens when I'm not really paying attention to what's going on. Because I normally just hold the phone in my hand and let it record. And normally I try to make these episodes about 40 minutes long. 40 some 40 minutes long. Just that way so everybody can get a nice sized episode. And I'm happy to see a lot of you guys are actually enjoying these episodes. And Tz is down 2 more people, and even Uz Dzz is down 1. Hopefully they're not killing each other, because that would suck for them. Alright. Mrs. just texted me again. Glad she liked dinner. Ooh, Orcs just went up 1 person. That's good. But Uz Dzz is dropping fast. Fast for them, anyway. Hopefully they're not killing each other or unable to find food. Normally, I try and give them trees and berry bushes so they can keep feeding themselves, but if they want to war among themselves and kill each other, that's different. Beforehand, we were getting notifications that these people were kind of killing each other because they thought they were in a box simulation, which they are. Which is kind of funny how an AI can understand that it is a simulation, but at the same time, it's one of those things where hopefully they're not doing something stupid where they're just going to keep dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. And I hope you guys are enjoying the end music. I'm going to say that first just because they do not sponsor me in any way, but because the music is in the video, I kind of got to give them a shout out. I want to thank Dona Music, because Dona made... Oop. Zadag, you're not attacking anyone at home, so you can't fight. Back to what I was saying. Thank you for helping make the music. It's awesome. If you guys want to go on there, go on to musicdona.com, where it's an AI. You give it a prompt like, energetic fight music, and you can actually have them make you a song using AI. So it's actually pretty cool. You gotta be a little careful because it doesn't do dirty music. Like, you can't put in there like hooker song or something like that. You can't do that. But you can be like, oop, and now Uz Dzz is being attacked by Endhell. Endhell, I think, again, is a elven civilization. The elves have really been going after these guys. And Uz Dzz is at 36, started from 2 at the beginning of this episode. That's really, really, really good. Also, the fact that Rezipoke, Denen, and Dozaz are now holding strong in the 30s. That is good. The one thing that's worrying me is Uz Dzz is dropping fast. They dropped about 12 people already. And also the new village of Zedeg is already at 27 people, which is very good because beforehand they were, ooh, see right there? Cloud in the bottom left hand by the first volcano. That's having lightning strikes. We do not need a lightning strike inside of a village because it will destroy the village and kill a lot of people. And you can see it striking the water. I'm really hoping that's just rain and no one gets struck by lightning, just because it will destroy so many people. Even Gierna in the upper left hand, you guys might not be able to see it because of the block, so notifications can't see. There is actually currently a tornado which is running around from a cloud. Please don't hit anything important. And it's going right for Uz Dzz. Oh, thank God. I barely missed. It barely missed him. This is kind of nerve-wracking because, again, I don't want to see the different civilizations die out. But at the same time, I kind of do. Because, yeah, this is nice. I want to... Ooh. Mona. Where? Oh! Mona. Right there. Right down there. 13. And, trying to see if I can get... Uh-oh. A different organization of, Elves is taking it over. So that might be, a problem in the future. Maybe if I drop some food, some real food. Yeah, like wool or... Oh shit, that was really close. And look, Uz Dzz is already down in our 10 guys. When... I'm not sure if I ever said this. When two organizations actually... or two different groups come together, they... Yeah, I think I'm dropping these animals right down there on top of those fuckers. Trying to kill out that, yeah, trying to kill out the elves. Because, ooh, shit. Uz Dzz is really starting to drop. Yeah, Uz Dzz is really... Ooh, Zed. Oh, no. But they are dropping. Now they're in the 40s. They were in the 70s before. That's almost a 30 person drop. And Mahona is down to 2 people. Let's hope that can be taken care of. I'm just worried about the big cities. Because the big cities, those... Oh, come on. Where am I dropping these? I'm dropping wolves down to try and kill out the opposing factions, but I think all I'm doing is actually hurting the others. I mean, Uz Dzz is down damn near 30 people. Yeah, Antenor is Elven. I kind of thought that from just the fucking name, because normally these other These other ones kinda, yeah. And these are the destructive powers. These are the ones that I can drop on people. And Mona is almost gone. It only has one person left. Again, I really don't want to see these guys die out because, yeah, they're orcs. No one really likes the orcs, and you guys see me kill Uruk in Shadow of War. But still, these guys, I'm trying to keep them around. And I know that bears and wolves, these guys eat them. So hopefully they can bounce back a little bit. Kind of like Uz Dzz, they're flitting between the high 40s and the low 50s. Even Uz Dzz is dropped from the 30s down to mid 20s. And they're dropping like a stone. Yeah, these guys are getting eaten by the wolves, I think, that I just delivered to Mona. Or Mahona. Yeah, Mahona. And with their low numbers, it looks like Dozaz is trying to take over. But I don't think because they are... Yeah, it's the wolves. The wolves are killing the people. And with 4 people, Uz Dzz is about to fall to the wolves. And Mona, I don't even see this last little fucker. Oh wait, I do. They're firing arrows over at Uz Dzz. Orcs into the 40s. They jumped. Antenor was originally where like 5 more people, and you would have had Uz Dzz. Now they're down damn near. They're over 40 people down. Jesus Christ. And even Uz Dzz is even down to 2 people. Zedeg is completely isolated from everyone, so that's good. We still have Rezapok, Polka, Denzen, or Denon, and Dazaz. They're still holding strong in the 30s. That's pretty good, just because we don't want them to completely die out. What is it? Yeah, it's wolves. Wolves and the arrows from the... Because goddamn, Uz Dzz is really dropping. I'm wondering if the elves are also attacking. It's people. Those aren't wolves. Those are people. Oh Christ! What if Antenor is actually traveling around to kill these guys? Because look at the dots. They're all walking up and around. Well, they're actually taking them out. Yeah, Danan is doing very well. Rezapok is orc. Donan is, or Dazaz is orc. Urgaz is orc. And we're coming to the end of the episode in about, I want to say, 7 minutes. Let's just hope these guys aren't going to... I don't want to see them die outright. Well, there goes Uz Dzz. Uz Dzz is completely gone for the orcs. And that was 70-some people. Let's see how many they got now. They got 29... Oh, here we go. Let's look around. Yeah, look at all that. The humans are next episode, so let's take a look at them. Okay, so Dozapen and Ketzeg are human. 2, okay, Umam. Yep, okay, that's good. This looks like it's just all Elven. That looks like it's all Elven. T-Wave, Nate Lara. Yeah, that's all that's all Elven. That's all Elven. And I didn't even give them an island. And I do want to add a few little islands inside of the 4-quadrant sea. Yeah, these guys are doing great compared to everyone else. I'm wondering how... Ooh, we have a big tornado coming up. Oh, and it's bouncing too. Good, it hit the mountains and it kind of diminished. Oh god, but it's going right towards... Oh good, didn't go on land, so that's just a water spout. Oh shit, it went right into Dwarven. Oh god, it just tore right through Gorn Pahir. Yeah, Dwarven Pahir. Yeah, these guys look like it's mainly gonna be Dwarven. So these guys are on their last leg. So with that, just want to say thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, leave a like down below. Subscribe today, and please remember, have fun playing in the dark. I'll see you guys in the next one. Night.
The shadows where the pixels glow, chasing dreams in a world below, held tight in a grip of endless night. With every game I thrill with fright. Whispers of passion in the dark, laid in the dark where we roam. Nightshade of ice, this is a hope. In the depths our spirits live. Every win, every loss, a cherished gift. The trollers click, the tensions high.